Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Infected. So, I just wanted to show you guys the super new feature of the game and the one that I'm most excited about. When you take from these ingot shelves now, you take from the bottom, you don't start up here at the top and go down this direction and leave a gap in the middle, like these two would be down here, and then this shelf would be completely empty. And yeah, that was just silly. And I'm super, super thankful for this change. It has been everyone that I can think of that I've ever watched, that was their complaint. And it's been mine for several seasons now. Okay, with that being said, guys, I am baking a cake. So if you hear my alarm in the background, yeah, then that means the cake is nearly completed. I'm baking it for the guys my husband works with. I make a chocolate cake with homemade peanut butter frosting and top it with Reese cups and Reese pieces and all of that lovely stuff. And they really, really absolutely enjoy it. It's one of the things that they request. And I really enjoy, just sending stuff like that because these guys are working hard every day, and they need a little something good and nice and all of that. So I'm trying to figure out, guys, where are we going to build this barn? And I have something in mind. I know a lot of you might think it's silly, but I want to give them like a little pen to run in. I know that you don't see them when it's built and all of that, guys. I understand that. I do fully understand that, and I know that, and I'm aware of that. But I don't want to take from a waterfall. Absolutely not. But I think it would be really, really cute if we could do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to just start with a couple of wooden foundations here. I think it needs to be 4 wide, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, something like that, and that, and that, and I think it's smaller now than it was, and you can only have one barn, if I'm not mistaken. I just want to check the size of it, guys, really, really quickly before I build way too big. I don't want it to be very much bigger than the actual building needs to be. I really just don't want a ton of extra building. A ton of extra room for this building that doesn't necessarily need it. So would 3 foundations wide have been enough? It almost seems that way, doesn't it? Okay, so this is actually how it needs to be, right? So 3 wide would be enough. If I did 3 wide, I might need to do like a 3 by 3, maybe. Let's delete this one and this one back here. And while we're doing that, while we're just waiting on some things and trying to figure this out, I am going to go ahead and craft a couple of log stands and let Mike get to work on that. Placeable storage, just because we're going to need it over here. I mean, we're not going to need a ton of those, but a couple of them would be okay to have. And they don't have to be perfect, because when we're done with these, we are going to delete them so that Mike doesn't have to keep up with a ton of other extra stuff here. Okay, if I want a little kind of fenced in area here with a gate, I know this is overkill, guys. I know it's not necessary because you cannot even see the animals here after they are, placed in the barn. But I just like to have it. I mean, it's just fun. It's a fun game. It's building. I think it's fun to build. So, yeah, we're going to go with it for now. Probably will have to put some spikes or something around over here because I don't want the Van Bees destroying this place. They do some damage over on the greenhouse platform with the railings and things. That's okay. I mean, we probably even chopped down enough trees right here to do this, and we wouldn't really need those stands. I don't know if Mike's coming over to do this work. He is, and that's great. I don't know where he's going. Probably going to chop this one down as well. But what we need to get done is back here in the back. I don't know that we're going to get the barn completed today, guys, but I do want to work on it, and hopefully we can get it done. So a 3x3 is what I think we're going to need, but I could be completely wrong, guys. It could need to be way bigger or way smaller than that. But if we can get it on a platform, get it to where we can see it, then we should be okay with, you know, being able to tell if we need it to be bigger or smaller. But hopefully we can get some of this done today. And I hear an animal. It's a goat. And I don't have the barn ready. And I'm going to have to build the crossbow and trank arrows and all of that lovely stuff before we're able to get any animals in the barn. So I'm definitely not going to get everything done today. I do want to empty out my inventory a bit. Make sure that we're as light as possible because I want to pick up as many planks as we possibly can as well. So I'm just going to place these guys in here. I don't know if we need the stuff right now. The stick, I'm not too worried about that thing, even though we really probably should be hanging on to it. Are we out of fuel in this? We are, so I need to grab some oil for that as well. Oil cans are up here. I'll take those. We have 41 of those, and we don't even have the oil thing going yet. The oil extractor. We don't even have that going, and we already have that much of oil cans. Or that many, sorry, not that much. That many oil cans. Okay. So let's just grab all of the planks that we can get in our backpack here without being super, super overweight. And we'll come back when this has had time to run a bit and do all of that lovely stuff and grab all of those and all of that loveliness. But hopefully we can get some of this completed today. I don't see why we really couldn't get most of it done unless it requires some form of copper. I think we're going this direction. I think I actually have this backwards, or the logs turn the wrong direction. That's okay, I guess. It doesn't have to be all the same way. You in there, and plenty of these guys. And Mike might as well hang out over here because we are going to be needing his help. Quite a bit, actually. Let's just throw these guys in here and these guys in here. Okay, we don't need his help as much as I originally thought. Okay, so we are out of planks. And we only need one more log. Maybe we can delete this one before he has time to get over here and refill it, because we don't need it. But we do, however, need some... I thought I saw something over there. We do, however, need a couple of... I don't even know where I was going with that thought. We will need logs for the fencing. That's where I was going with that. Okay. You ran out of planks. That's okay. Or, sorry, you ran out of logs. That's okay. Come on. Can I not grab a log from here? One more. Let's just take all of these guys without being too heavy again. I don't know how many we're going to need for the barn, but I would imagine that you're going to need planks. Just because it is a barn and it is made out of wood and all of that loveliness. So what do we need for the gate over here? We need logs and copper. Yeah, we don't even have that started yet. That's okay. We'll get there. So the episode that you guys saw yesterday was originally intended to be out on Monday, but we had this incident at our house. There was a forest fire very, very close to our house. And you know, we were really concerned about what was going on with that. Sorry about that. That was my cake. I guess it is finished. Okay, did I make this too big? Let's just see if we did. Well, it is a tiny bit too big, but that's okay. We'll do mostly in the back. And we'll try to center it up here in the front. And I will go check on my cake. I do think it might be a bit close back here. I mean, we're not going to be back here. Let's just have a little look at the railings. Placeables, construction, others. Nope, railings. Yeah, they won't even snap up here, guys. No, they're snapping now. It's not really into it to say it's into it. But you just really can't see down between those two. But I think it'll be okay. So let's just continue placing these guys around. We'll do one here and one here. And let's do some steps down the front. Construction, stairs. I think we're doing the flat wooden ramps in this playthrough. So we need 2 logs. We have that. We have some planks. And these railings down here need to be need to be these wooden ramp railings that require 4 logs. That's okay. Mike gets back over here and does his work. This wouldn't be much of an issue. We are going to have to get rid of this tree as well. And then we're going to see what it's going to require as far as the barn is concerned. Okay, so the barn needs 100 planks, 150 nails, and 10 iron ingots. Well, that's very, very expensive, but I think it'll look good. And because it's over here, the animals are kind of away from everything. And that makes sense because farm animals are not known to be super, super friendly. Mike, my kind sir, I was doing stuff with that. Just saying. I could potentially grab those if I was pressing the right keys. And Mike's just like over it because he's got that done now. He's like, you know, I'm just over it. So it's going to take most of the iron ingots that we have, if I'm not mistaken, to get this done. It's 10 iron ingots, but it's 150 nails. So that's 15 more, guys. That's a lot of iron ingots. That's 25 iron ingots and 100 planks. So the planks, not too worried about that now that we know that the saw bench is doing its thing. It's not too concerning. Mike's over here just grabbing trees, which is really what we're excited about because Mike is a lot of help. But this really, we don't need a ton of trees over here now. Well, we still need to build some fencing, the wooden fence, and we are going to need a gate, of course. So I don't want it to be too big, guys. I really don't. But I'm not quite sure yet how to go about this. Again, I know, guys, I know you cannot see the animals unless something has changed from the last update when it was first introduced. I know that's not a thing. I get it. However, this is a building game, and I am going to just roll with it. simply because it will look good if I fence it in. At least a tiny bit anyway. Or at least hopefully it'll look good. Let me wait on that, because I need to make sure that this is looking right. Come on. And then another one just here. So did I do 2 out or 3? 3 out. And again, guys, this is overkill, but that's okay. I mean, it'll look good in the end, right? Okay, so how did that happen? Because that's super crooked. That's how it happened. Let's delete this one. And now, let's try this again. I think it's straighter, right? I mean, this one's super, super crooked. It's not straight at all. And that's basically what we have there. So maybe this will be right here. If I can get that knot to snap. Well, it's a little bit wide, but I think it'll be okay. Because we are going to be deleting this one and placing a gate there. I really wish there was a little small wooden gate, something like this for the animals. I mean, you know, it would make a lot of sense. So what we're going to have to do here to make this work is we're going to have to really, really place these two pretty close together. And then the other piece of fence can go right there, something like that, guys. I think is how we're going to go with it. But all of this is for just chickens and goats, and this actually makes it look like there's animals in here and you don't want them escaping and all of that loveliness. But with this gate, you know, kind of down in the ground like that, I know it can go up taller if it needs to, but that's actually not horrible looking. I'm okay with that. So now we're going to need Mike's help again because these require a lot of material. I hear you, goat. I hear you. I think Mike's coming back over because he's like, girl, what are you doing over there? What are you building? You're taking up too many logs. I don't know where he went with whatever he imaginarily had in his hands, but I don't have any logs over here, kind sir. So my cake is done. If you guys didn't know that already by the loud noise, it is definitely done, and it smells wonderful in here. It's chocolate cake. It smells great in here. But let's go ahead and grab some of these guys, and we're going to head over while Mike is replenishing the log stands, or the log stand, and grab about 100 planks. We're going to see if we can get 150 nails as well today. I think we have that much stuff over here. This is 13, I think. 14, 15. I love that, guys. I really, really love that it takes from the bottom. So 150 nails. I ended up with 140 nails. Sorry about that. Did not mean to do that at all. Didn't mean to put the nails on there either, guys. 150 nails, 10 more of these guys, and 100 planks. We're already at our weight limit, so I guess I'll come back and get the planks after the fact. We're gonna need rope as well. There's a chicken. Hey, chicken, chicken. So this is one of those things where I said it would be lovely if we had an add all button here, or a key to add all, say the F key. Would be lovely. There's another game that I'm playing kind of in my spare time when I have an extra minute or two to just kind of, you know, sit and unwind. There's a game that I'm playing that has that option to add all to a certain structure or whatever you're building. And I really enjoy that. So the gate won't be completed today because we don't have the copper for it. Hopefully we can get that done pretty soon. I will have to head over to the cave and make sure all that's still going. Probably need to take some biofuel over there as well. Trying not to get too heavy just because it makes moving around a lot more difficult. So we're doing that. It looks like Mike could be potentially stuck over here. I'm not quite sure what he's got going on. So we're about halfway there. That's okay. Let's do that and this and add a couple here. And this may not be perfect, guys. It really could potentially just be one of those things where it's just crooked. But that's okay. I really need a lot of room when I'm building, guys. I don't know why I didn't wait and build in a more open area. But that's okay. We're getting there. Few copper outside. He's just out on the front porch. I do have a gate up, so there's no danger in him being able to escape or anything like that, guys. So he's just out there hanging out, and he likes to bark at everything and anything. So I'm going to eat this. I'm going to eat the meat. This meat will probably go bad here. I'm going to eat these 2 pieces. We're doing pretty okay now. I do want to make sure that we top up our vitamins. We do need water. Do we have any over here cooking? We do, and it seems like we have let the stove go way too long here, guys. Well, since it's doing that, we might as well just cook these pieces. Can I cook a potato in a pan? I can. Well, that's lovely. I have meat there. I have stuff that's went bad or going bad here. And that's okay. These potatoes and eggs and, well, the bacon I'm going to hang on to because who doesn't love a good strip of bacon? The cooked fish. I don't really like fish, but it is what it is. Okay, so now we can grab a few more planks. And if we have too many, this plank stand will hold those extras. Not that big of a deal. Hey there, Mike. Just refilling stuff. Hanging out. So he is doing that, and he's doing a great job as well. These trees over here grow back every single time I log into the game. I really wish there was a way to get rid of those. But unfortunately, I cannot do that. Okay, so we're 8 planks away, guys. So I'm going to bring over some rope as well. And we'll try to get the fence done. And then hopefully in the next episode, we can get some animals in here. That would just be lovely. Rope. Where is my rope? If I was rope, where would I be? Well, it would be in my backpack. That's where I would be. Okay, probably going to take 25 or more. Because it does take quite a bit of rope for those guys. So let's just get Did I really not grab plant fiber? There it is. Let's just craft all of that. We need 8 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just fill this up, and then we'll take the 8 that we need. Oh, there's more here to fill up. I didn't even realize there was an extra one there. Okay, we're doing good. Okay, so we're full there. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just grab these guys and keep this going and flowing. And we'll head over to the barn and get that done. It's a bit on a weird angle. I really wish I would have paid more attention to that because the angle is a bit weird and I'm not a big fan of that, but that's okay. So we have our butchering table over here. We can just butcher whichever animal we choose over here. This is where you put food, guys. It took me a while in the first episode, or the first time I ever did this, to realize you put food up here on this little icon, and you can have 5 goats and 5 chickens. Preferably, you want only 1 male and the rest of them female, because they will provide you with meat and other items like that. So, that being said, let's just get out of here and grab some logs from that. Grab some here. Put in all of these lovely things that we need just there. And continue over here. I really wish there was like a hog pen or a pig pen. I think that would be cute and a nice addition. I am going to move this now that it's empty to the other side so we don't have to worry about continually changing sides. And I'm going to leave it like right here so we can get enough logs for that as well. The gate does need 12 and we don't have any in there. Let's just chop down a couple more trees and continue placing them in here along with the rope. And then we're going to get this done today, so it seems, unless something goes crazy and we get attacked and we die and all of that mess. It has taken most of the day, guys. It's already 5 p.m. and Mike is nowhere to be seen. Copper's coming busting through the front door like the Kool-Aid man. But, you know, it is what it is. He really, really enjoys being out on the front porch in the summer. And the weather's nice. Come on. Hey, Mike, kind sir. I really could use your help right about now. Hey there, Melon. You're a nice little find. Sorry about that. Let's grab out the axe here. And this is a great location to build that. It's far enough away from the base so that, you know, there's no issue with space, but it's also close enough that we can get over here and feed them without any issue. We just have to run across the bridge here. And we can move these, the gate and stuff, guys, after it's been completed. Okay, so we're just filling in the gate. I know it's not going to be completed today because we don't have the copper ingots that we need, guys. So, with that being said, I'm just going to kind of show you guys what it looks like in here, what we've got, and what we're going with. We don't need this log. I'm just going to throw it out there for now. And this is what we have. We have this lovely enclosure. We have our barn that's missing a few plates on the top, a few boards on the top. And this is their little area for them to run around in. I know they're not going to, guys, but I really enjoy just the thought of that. And then we have Mike's place just over here. And this is like super, super convenient because Mike has all the food over here. So, with that being said, guys, I am going to go ahead and end this one here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.